show. Kat, what else is up?
Well, we're talking about inspiring stories here, Zoe, and the next one all about challenging the views on male or masculinity and gender stereotypes in South Africa. And this is a big mission for an organization that is called Activate, and they're doing this through an initiative called Amen. And we're joined this morning by the co-founder of the initiative, Malusi Mazibuko, who joins us on the line. Malusi, good morning.
Good morning. It's good to be on your show this morning.
Excellent, man. Thank you so much for joining us. So tell us about the concept of Amen and how it all came about.
So the concept, as you mentioned, was basically established. Hello?
Yes, I'm right here. I can hear you.
Yeah. So the concept basically derived from the initiative Activate, a program that basically brings young people from across all walks of life to participate in a capacity building program. So it missed the training program. So a group of young people, well, young men in particular, after hearing the different stories of the negative images that were portrayed about men in particular in society, came together and said, something has got to happen here. We need to come up with something that will basically turn the tide around the negativity that is attached to males and redefine or remodel out what is a young male looking like in the day and age of today. So hence the initiative came up, which was saying young men across the country are taking a stand and turning the tide around bringing positivity into their communities.
Yeah. And if you talk about that Amen, that new redefined man that you are trying to, of course, bring about to the community in this day and age, what does that person look like?
So an Amen, I mean, of course, we know we all want to attain a high standard of excellence. So the Amen basically says, I want to excel in all the different sectors of my life. So if I'm talking about my family, I need to be a man who basically models out what it means to be a real man who basically looks after my family, protects my family, and how do I play a positive role in my family? How do I play a positive role in society? Not being a passive citizen, but being a person who's actively involved in shaping and changing the different stereotypes we have about males and women in our society. Cutting across different sectors, business, recreational activities. The list goes on and on and on. But the point is that we want to attain a high standard of excellence across what we're doing as young men. So currently we're basically doing a number of activities that basically models out and basically show that actually we want to do this to a high level.
Excellent. So how can people get involved in this, the activities you're talking about? I know that in February you have the Businessmen Forum. Tell us more about that.
Yeah. So on February, we basically thought of kickstarting the year by having a hike and drive that is basically bringing different young people, males and females, going on a hike on the south of Johannesburg, where we will basically be, taking a trail, and then afterwards sit down, share our different goals, our resolutions, what we basically want to do, hold each other accountable, and then say, I'm going to be a brother's keeper, so I'm going to be my brother's keeper and see how I can basically follow up and see what is actually you're doing. So that's also going to be an opportunity for us to launch our calendar, which we'll be basically putting up on social media, so that people are able to track down and see the different things that we're doing across. Because we have events with different partner organizations on various months of the year.
Absolutely. Well, Malusi, thank you very much for joining us, and I think you just touched on a great point. It is about time that we start sharing those stories as men, and of course we'll include your details on our online platforms on social media so that if you at home are interested in finding out more about the Amen initiative, you can do so. But this morning we've also been enjoying the music of Early Hours. I know that Graham is really, really pumped to introduce the next song.
Let go. Show me the future through a stained glass window. Got that feeling, time of evening. It all comes easier if you don't stop believing. Society, champagne variety, nights piece of broken glass work will make you free. Mustang slang in no place you'd rather be. Limes of the essence, memories don't come quietly. Do anything that you like, this is me till midnight. Do anything that you like under the blazing moonlight. Everything's going right, this is me till midnight. This is me